my dear Libras. This is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you, my friends. Hi, how are you all doing? It is so nice to tap into your energy. I can already say thank you very much. It's really, really cool. Thank you for your likes, shares, comments, subscriptions. It's truly wonderful. Thank you for your donations. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for being my patrons. Thank you. Thank you just for being here, right? And rising the collective together. That's good. It's really good. Libra, as I was tapping into your energies, it was immediately I heard conductor. So I was thinking either is very specific, and some of you are train conductors, but I was rather getting like conductors of energies. So you're turning something into something else, and this could be very specific, of course, right? It depends. Just please take it as it resonates, okay? Also, become the observer was something that I just heard prior to that. So if you're not in the observing kind of a position, there's a need for you to become more of an observer of yourself and of your energies and how they change. And that's maybe why conductor came in later, because you're supposed to like watch your own energies change and how you're transforming through the month of October specifically. I know that we have 3 moon phases, significant moon phases throughout October, and we have a blue moon, so once in a blue moon, 3 moon phases in one month, so 2 full moons and 1 new moon, and it's a new super moon, so that's something special as well. And as far as I'm informed, there's a lot of planetary stuff going on as well, but that's not my place. I'm not an astrologer, so you need to go elsewhere. I'm just saying there's a lot going on, right? So we already have 2 guardian angel cards out for you here, Libra. If you would like to check out your bonus birthday reading, the extended is included, right? Yeah, if you want to, because that might give you additional information to this reading. And we'll see, we'll just hop right in. It's a general reading. Please only take what resonates, Libra, and leave the rest behind. Thank you, because that means it's for somebody else. It's not time specific, nor is it, wow, nor is it. They want to leave spaces in between. That is interesting. I'll post the pictures on Instagram. Right now, what I can say already is that there's spaces in between, which is unusual because usually the cards are pulled together. And again, you can find the pictures over along with really nice videos and sparkly stuff over on Instagram at Universal Power Tarot if you would like to go check that out. Yeah, man, it's all over the place. It's unbelievable. So focus your energy. Make sure that your energy is not running wild with you, such as you see happening right now. I really have to focus here to not be all over the place, and because there is a bunch of things that keep coming in, that keep hitting, and I'm just like, all right, I want to get that thing out first, otherwise I may be forgetting. But then again, Spirit would remind me if it was really important. So there's something in there as well, in relying a bit more on your internal guidance system and in the guidance system from above rather than the thinking mind. Yeah, exactly. It's those cards already. Yep. Leave it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's not time specific, nor is it gender specific. Whenever the message reaches you, it's yours at that time, Libra. First card we can see, and again, the spaces in between are quite significant here for you. Let's start. Wow, you have really, like I said, really fast movement with the Eight of Wands. It's like you've got them all up in the air, like things are flying, right? Maybe we're talking about manifestation here. Also could be projects that you already started and put into place, or ideas that just come in, like keep coming in, and but you launched them already, so they must have come in and you took action on them already. And it's really a need to focus here, to focus your energy. And it's not necessarily saying that you've been unfocused. It doesn't say that at all. It's just much rather we need to be especially focused on ourselves, on the way that the energy is coming in throughout the month of October. I know I said it's not time specific, but this seems to be specific for October for some reason. That's how it's coming in, right, Libras? Yeah, there's a lot going on energetically, a lot. Some of you may even be in contact with birds, with the winged ones, messengers of spirit, and you may even get the messages through birds, or maybe you have seen a bird in meditation. Yeah, but you're ready. It's exactly like that. You are ready. You're good to go here, Libra. Absolutely in ready position. You know, you're just waiting on that opportunity to come along because you are ready. It's like you haven't been slouched around. Like I said, you were not focused. You were very focused, and you're very prepared for what is going to come in, because the opportunity is coming because you are ready, right, Libra? And again, they want me to leave the spaces, which is interesting. Why is there space between the cards? It's like maybe there have been a lot of, either it's been a bit bumpy, or it's just been like a void, and then another void, and then another void, and you must have been like, I mean, when is it going to happen exactly? You know, kind of like that energy. And your next card is the Three of Cups, which is talking about social events, social gatherings, maybe enjoying your friends again. For some of you, of course, that was just funny. I was just like, yeah, for some of you, it's your birthday, of course, because we're in Libra season. So that's 101 your birthday, right? I just for a second forgot. Of course, happy birthday, guys, right? So that's that, a happy celebration with your friends. That's what I'm seeing here. With family, possibly. That depends. Yeah, receiving presents. It's really sweet that Spirit is coming in like that, because it usually, I mean, there's a lot of people that do have birthdays, but they didn't come in specifically for a sign like that, unless I'm doing like a birthday reading. But that's so sweet. So happy birthday from Spirit specifically. How cool. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are coming to an end, like full circle, and then another one, full circle. So there's a lot of things that are coming to an end with the Death card here. That's Scorpio, right? Scorpio. And that's all about death and rebirth at the same time. That's also at the same time, anything that dies, that's a promise that the new is already there. The new already exists, right? Yeah, and there's a transformative process that is happening with the shadow here. Because when we are, like, you know, our signs and our birth charts, there's always aspects that we come with. And then there's those aspects that we want to transform into within one lifetime. And that is what I see you do here, Libra, working with your shadow in order to transform it into something else that is a lot more beneficial to you and your life. Possibly understanding, gaining the wisdom necessary to do so. So maybe some of you have gotten your chart interpreted and have gotten information out of that can be very, very helpful and useful to your path here. I also see some of you working with your inner child here, and that's also, of course, with the solar plexus, because this is our portal to our inner identities. Right. And again, that void in between, it's just like you want to go, and then there's like a nothingness phase. Then there's something happening, and there's a nothingness phase. Another thing happening, nothing. And then, you know, that's interesting. And actually, they want me to read the first guardian angel card to you. The other one, I'll read to you over on the extended, and it is a prayer. And there's only 4 prayer cards in this whole entire deck, right? So it reads, Dear Guardian Angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. Oh, that's such a good one. Such a good one. That's amazing. And flexible in attitudes and beliefs. We've got next out the Knight of Swords. And I was speaking about the mind, like mind activity here. And that's what I feel is very much represented by this card here. This is like speaking about your mind. There was a Taurus reading where, was it, no, it was Taurus reading that spoke about the mind, right? Where the mind was causing trouble, like maybe have a chat with your mind, I think it was called. And this is, again, we have mental activity here. This is not another person, although they could show up externally to show you, like as a mirror, what is going on in your mental capacity, right? What is your brain fabricating? What is your mind up to here? And that's what that is. And it's rather an aggressive kind of a stance, and I'm wondering towards who. And what I feel from this card is, well, that's very much actually depicted. That's the perfect picture for the inner critic, right? And that chatter that most of the time happens unconsciously when we're calling ourselves stuff, right? When we are, I don't know, like not being very nice to ourselves, but most of the time it's unconscious, so we don't notice. But you will notice, especially when people are coming into your life that speak to you in such a manner. That's when you will find that unacceptable. And that's when maybe also during the month of October, because I feel that's heightened activity in us seeing things very, very clearly, and our environment being that mirror for us, so we can actually detect it within ourselves. And that's that. That's that. Let's see what the Wildwood Tarot has for you here, Libra. It's, again, and that's also with the leaves that are falling left and right, that's something all that just has to go. It's like outdated. It no longer serves, so it really has to go. But with the purposes of being reborn, exactly. Wow. And you have the Eight of Arrows with dedication. Eight of Arrows with dedication, and we can place it right here. I'm very curious to see how the cards are coming or want to come out here or being laid out. Thank you. Exactly. All right. It kind of looks like a castle, but we have that same space kind of action going on, much like when you place one brick next to another, and sometimes there's a little, or Legos, like to make them more stable, you leave a little gap so they can be placed. I don't know how to say it. You'll see it on Instagram when I post it, what I mean, okay? Let me get the cards out first, and then we'll interpret them. What else? Thank you. Oh, nice. Nice, Libra. Oh, sweet. Yes. Yes, this is looking really good. Nice. Very, very nice. And this one right here, right? Yeah. Sweet. Real sweet. Okay. So, like I said, Nine of Arrows with dedication. This is you marching to the beat of your own drum. This is taking something old that is outdated and reusing it in a way that serves you, because this is you making it your own. You know, she's taking that bow and arrow. Sorry, I have to extinguish that. It's too much. Here we go. She took that bow and arrow and she made it into something else. She started to use it as a musical instrument, right? Sorry, it's still going. Stop it. Thank you. Started to use this as a musical instrument, and something that somebody else may have not thought about at all. But Libra's here, and you're just like, yeah, cool. I just did something innovative, right? Something that I was thinking about. Exactly. And with the Eight of Rods, that's something that is coming about very, very fast. And as you can see, much like with the Eight of Rods, they're in the air. So they're inspirations from spirit that are coming to you, that you have launched already, and you're just waiting for them to come in, like to manifest in the physical, because you've already sent it out and you already took action on it. And this must have been like for a longer time here, because you're not, first of all, they're appreciating your dedication to your craft, whatever it is that you're doing, personal growth, spiritual growth, whether that's work, whether that's your family, whatever it is that you're doing, is quite innovative and something that hasn't necessarily been done before, because of course, because creativity and the expression thereof, no matter in what kind of an area we're talking about here, Libra, is very individual, and you're expressing yourself. So there's no way it could have been here before, you know? And that is so cool. There's also something about you don't have to reinvent the wheel. And that's actually really funny because that was in a reading of Sand Tarot months ago, possibly even a year ago, something like that. And it was the same sentence that is showing up now. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, right? It's just enough if you take something and make it your own, and by doing so, by giving it your own spin, it's already very unique and already super individual, right? And it's going to serve different people just because you are there, you are present in whatever it is that you're doing. We have the Knight of Stones with the horse. Now this is bringing me back immediately to the Knight of Swords here, because that's rather an immature kind of an energy, right? And another knight, of course, that's the Knight of Pentacles in the regular tarot. But with this one, it's just like they have that youthful energy. So maybe there is a rejuvenation that is happening to you, Libra, in the month of October, where it's just like you're all of a sudden feeling rejuvenated and you feel your energy coming back around. And it's just like, oh man, I haven't felt like this since I was 15 or 16, right? Or maybe even younger, maybe 10, if you do remember that, when you were just running around and had energy on end, right? That's what that kind of is. Yeah, totally. And it's so funny that I'm getting like, the time is coming in so strongly here. So maybe you've been waiting on something like that for a while, and because usually my readings, if you know, it's really not time specific, right? And now they're saying like mid-month, and that could be very specific for some of you. I have no idea. But since they came in with October and now mid-month is when you're gonna just wake up and come to life and have all this energy, right? And it, of course, there's also a little bit of recklessness in there as well, but it's much more like, wow, I finally got the energy. And then it's just like, go, 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 Libra. Go, 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 go. Wow. Wow. And then you have the Sun of Life. And we just talked about the solar plexus, right? That's the sun of our body. That's the center of our body. That's where our confidence is also, right? And our self-expression, like healthy self-expression, right? And it has the number 19 breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1. And that's completely the new. And we have that in combination with the close, with death. So that's exactly it. I mean, it almost doesn't get more phoenix than that, right? With the sun. It's just like, wow, beaming, radiating. The energy is there. You've got your ideas coming in. It's all coming to life. It's like manifesting. I think there is, or there was, a harvest full moon as well. There could be a combination with that here also, right, Libra? So, so beautiful, very powerful. And the funny thing is, look at that right here in the back. There's a horse depicted, right? That's so cool. So it's like, either it could be that you saw a spirit animal, like a horse in meditation, or that you drew a card that made you go on a vision quest or something like that. Very specific, however, right? Anyways, you're beaming, you're lighting up here, Libra. It's amazing. And of course, you're blooming. You're totally coming back to life. It's much like Leos in summer. That's when you seem to be coming alive right now. It's like everything is coming together. Wow, everything's coming together here for you. And you're shining like from your heart. See that? It's just like, wow. Libra is completely beaming and radiating and full of light and life. That's amazing, guys. Wow. All right, we have 2 more cards here from the Wildwood Tarot. I'm really curious how it's gonna unfold, but it looks really, really good. You can read about it over on Vimeo and or Patreon, whichever suits you to go watch your extendeds, because I put little titles for the extendeds as well, or little like descriptions. Then you can decide whether that's something for you. Also, the pictures of the extendeds are over on Instagram at Universal Power Tarot. You'll find both of those, or all of those, in the description box below, as well as the comment section. Can't wait to go over there, and either I'll see you over there or I'll see you next time. Much love, my friends. I hope this was helpful. See you next time over there. Bye.